wenu edin dodo wenu so ahye chese wo pem dodo adabo o ya antagonistic o ye obi a wenu so ahye wasre
enua meda wase na machie wetiefo achia omampanyi na na adoda nkwakufu ado na na bedi echiwe Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na mama Frima na MPP mpanyifo nyina maame asama wo bisa media meni so ohye be menya basabasa
difference wo mo
ho te wo ye wo bi a nani so ohye wo ye basabasa menya basabasa
na sem hejira
dabi meni so ohye se me di meni si ade so se we na me ya me make sure se me ye ma me ye ni yi and I won't say we are seeing a team, especially in Africa and Ghana. We are banner, we are principal there. Yes, we need to she, and that is me. Many so show na me de yade papa. Me fan say yade. Inti me to me aka say many so she. Enya ni so show ni edwuma pa pem ko ni ayi aka be a medu nka me ndu ye. We say obi pese osisi o. Na wo ka che ne say wo ma no kwan ma ni sisi o. Wunu oyonko oba wo bemo osisi wa wa ma no kwan a akoye bibie wo ho nti sa na de neti eni so show ne de mi ntumi nka se mi ni bi
because constituency
so a wo say aho me ye
odabre o
exactly me dabre o but say dru baby a asesisi e ya aba na ho na wo be hu mi nipa ba nti me hyada anya basa me nya basa nye say me hyada anya basa
but constituency a wajire mama on 3 times going to your 4th term. Kaswa one of the areas Debbie baby election bar police ECO is tagged as how the zone be hotspot. And as a woman being a member of parliament 3 terms, Kaswa, how has it been?
Menu na media chiro mini pa ban Nini pa bine na ama sebio mitumi manage kaswa. It is when isu ehye na we basabasa wontumi di kaswa so. Because omo when isu ohye basabasa wo se ho. Into we de basabasa kopie so a be ye bibie wo ho. Kaswa anope mechia mo mutemi o kaswa nyina me constituency chairman na executive nyina na me campaign manager a friend is a campaign team ni na mechia ma hefo so meko me ministry so akochia me ministry penyifo so menu akaswa na say no go area for especially MPP me gidi say medwumate ma ho brase na me nu kredie na ma me adu bebi a medui because kaswa no eso na wuti edin no so ayese kaswa hausa kasemu no yesi edwum inti se wo kodwum na wa ma wani anafom na wa nhwe ade a wo pɛ no antase mu anyi a wo kwa akoto ade a enye enso omo ma me akwanya 2012 amekodi parliament 2013 January 6 no na che se e wo se mitimi edi me ho eba fom te me bre me ho ase e ma kaswafo ena me mo hu se me ba se me be somo mo enyo mo no mo be som me jise adwumadi bi ama jise obi ama manim nti ma batan ye no enye edin keke but me ya ma obi emu say yes ma me your batan sometimes nko focus me kodi me ho adanse e oh ma me die na batan ye ne die o che so your batan pa wo de ekọ wo de wasem kotu nanim a obetumi akrokro oni bi obema okra obekrokro. It's not all about money. It's about your relationship, the way you interact with them, the way you are able to listen to their needs, problems, and solve it with them. And when I can once me, and you know, Emma, omo who said there be ye would GDB or my mimu. Yes, I'm on a 2nd term. Yes, I'm on a 3rd term. Now, minimum says I GD no, and that's so and they'll give me the 4th term. It take us what dear, and I make no, Yamia Domara. na me adomara asetena pa a menu omote menje ni say in the history of the politics in Kasua no omanya member of parliament bi a ote se me yesi nchene nkanfo ne ho bet me de omaka ma me ate enti ni omaka ma me ate ne me mo ate asese mate say me ye one of the best MPA Sebio, not only in Kasua but in Ghana. And sana medi kaka no minim akwala minim penyi na minim oba na minim bema obi obebe me bia no me chi na wa tu. And that is how we politician.
But this time all primaries na ehu.
Me primaries yes or no, because outside no mo who say edi but me dey na me who say edi. Because
it's one of the places. In fact, your name was mentioned. Kennedy Japan Bodin said, "Ebeye obeye campaign me ahwe." Entina eni wo ho say eho na ebekwa akoti sen.
Me nyaya nka me moniti. But who say na me kan the dynamics in Kasua no. This is Hawa Koomson. And then the Kasua for. Yen ye tie ho ase.
Then a man yedi.
Oh, me dey man who said it. Man who said it because election a yeko so ade ase and me man for no so no me bisa wo mo say mo pese me ko ana me si fom o mo say there be one ye ne wo ko
Ade you wanted to drop out?
No, say before wo be ko na wo koja ade wo bi we say wo seeking the consent ono no mo de ma wo it is so mo pese o mo de wo ko a they should let you know so ade ase. Oh, ye betumi ni wakobium. Oh, there be yentumi ni wakobium. And when you hear them, you look at their body language, what you say, the way they relate to you, know, it also say they still need you as a member of parliament to represent them. They still need you as their mother in the community. It's, you know, when they gave me the assurance, now me call prime minister, who be a ma. And ela me kano minim sani amene me nkofo me ntwan ma election no answer me come me constituency ho me ni omo ye adwuma from day one. The moment me win ma ba prime minister me wie me ni omo ye adwuma ye wie election so general election enye only with the party but the general mass no me ni omo nti no na me amini say me win be na margin no e na me pese e ya ade ankofo be kan wasem. Because na me who say ni one me so there there was one of the candidates no ye did Sebio mpenyi for say empty barrels makes most.
Honorable Kennedy Japan asem na. You mean the other candidate yes was contesting with you?
Eti no ye dede na chese say na no call radio so nti I decided not to even show up on the radio station here. Ye frame me amisu o mo ntwen agro ne form ye du one ye be hu ne be ye. Nti no say na me kana me ni say me wini. And I'm person me chi omumu mo bia hu say nyame adome ka so for da so dome. Oh, now people thought I had lost contact with my people, especially when we went for the presidential prime minister. But I no me make say so my so after that no na me san call rounds na me name call for kodin come no be so mama it's not about you. We just want to show some appreciation to the man Kennedy. And waiting here to abanasa but edu wo de so a eti omo ye campaign ma me no cry here the people that campaigned for Honorable Kennedy omo me ye adwuma no ma and I'm still working with them because in fact now omo kodi no say mama ye pacho we dey yesra oba time me ma ogun fu ye yesra so I knew some people were working for him what they say and I didn't was what it to be said chinchina ha na me wonti bra there be into the more almost a liberty no we are almost now somebody say yeah we am called the drew so and that's why they gave me this.
What tax do you work with tax?
No, I don't work with tax. I have a team.
You have a team?
I have a team.
They are not tax?
Never. They are not tax.
Who attack a journalist during more primaries?
No.
Did you order somebody to beat a journalist?
Never. Never.
Because muya nipa mienu a GJ bane I know as we speak.
Yeah.
You're free wo. And it said say your supporters and yes I don't know what really happened.
Nana medase mefa kwenya wina machia Albert Kobina Dumfo and the team nina. Me say the kind of person I am no. After incident nina, then the minister nominated for information. Eba no say I was say yako. Now not proud to that to kwana me amene Albert akasa. Say on the 8th of January now of frame you know. Na issues bi ti ma ante asam na waka na say. Na oye ye na me anso mesi form a me so me investigation because asam na dey to me so no e ha me. Sana me di kan me ni so ohye. But me nya basa. Etina eyade bia na wo say me so me vindicate me.
Enkrofo say what you to paint e bia we ni so ohye wo tax any ade basa kire say
me ni tax na me kan no me si me ni so ohye. Ade ye me de na wo je fini say
me
fam ma. Wadi ase e na se bebi a me pese me de ade no to no say ho na wo say da me make sure say ho so na be kwa akoda. And so me try ma otim ase say entisa nti no my ready say ni na be kabum na ya investigation. So fortunately me younger sister Fatima to Abubakar baby obi ano chia no na Fatima so tu ana mo kasa ono ne o makokasa nti enko ne enko hia ni nkomo na ye ko hia ya no me mo ti ase say me ni journalist be any problem abrante no mo bom ni din o mo say Jacob Kubi no me ne ni nya problem bi ada e na me so UTV obi ankodi matem wo da enti no me hu se nte wo se me buru obi e na se journalist ye me ade na enye me da ada se me twi me hu afiri no ana se me ma yakasa a kire no sa na me ye ma ade me kai se mbi wo no Jacob Kubi ye me se na news bi no wo ma na enye kasoa so I wasn't happy and I'm a friend my baba we ekuaje wa akode na me ka che ne se me hu se ye ne small boy to okasa nkire no na next time we man news a ohu bebi a obema news na afa nti me ka ne sa che nti ekohia ye no na me mo hu se minim ade no mu bi no so omo nka sa ye me bete ye nkofo edi mechi actually omo the pictures bi kire me na pictures no omo de kire me no nkofo no omo kire me they are too less because me baba my baba wa ba ko na two guys bi a omo ye memma bete omo nye nkwala omo ye basabasa eti omo the pictures bi chem omo a minimum omo no me so minimum we mu oh there be we mu minimum no but the pictures na nya picture omo ma omo nsa so omo de bru obi eno na me pese e to ya adwen mu na baby a me say baba wa ko na there were two ladies and two guys na omo so omo mu no omo gina ho twa photo oh who say ye di echi o ye
enye bro
there be enye ntokwa na omo ko the second picture na omo de kire me no na your picture na me wie ye no me grantee interview that day no into me grantee interview no na some of my people were behind me okay into no na enya ntokwa na omoko but me promise DJ say na all the picture ya kire me ko no makwakwa ko bisa me ma no weekend na me call ye na we were very busy so I couldn't get them me gusua ama omo se baby omo obi ano mo hwehwe me weekend ni na anya me adom na me ba ya betina se me edi nkomo. And I will
but were you surprised? What you say boycott no No.
Why? Anything about me in the social media
Why?
Oh, say na okay, yes me ni so she. So I dey say. And na nipa bia so no o wa adofo o wa atanfo. Bible Christ say nipa ni na ado wa due. Nipa ni na so tan wa due.
But do you think you have a lot of enemies?
I have more loved ones than enemies.
Okay.
My loved ones are more than those that hate me. I know dear me the nyamias was sad. Yeah. Inti when I heard it, you know, beginning I am one I before say, oh, I then will be na shada say almost say me Diana. Inti a ma branch and friend me from the onset me bufu. Say me na akoburu because me ni mo she. But say na make na command about for na any na tena ase no. They have also come to believe they say, I mean, me a principal person. Inti no almost am me that benefit of the doubt. Say be kwa akwa he. Na sabi say pampo say minim say abrante na me mkrofo na bro na. Kada moment na nka me am settle no.
Kawa oni akola nbe kasa.
Yes, because me your bad time. What you say? Na me post scratch adara na minim say ya bro bi. Et me wie ye na media for ya so ne interview me and nobody asked me say bia honorable na wa say me say the banesa na nobody me wie ye na metena kam na po because so the flying day meti
police am frɛ
ye ka say na police bi am up to date
abrantie na ye bro no wan frɛ
dabi me nim no ma me in fact omo ka say ni nua ne Jacob Kubi no e na ma me hu say o Jacob Kubi ye me nim no because ono o ka so a me ne na ye adwuma ne ye iti eda na ayi DJ say o blacklist me no kra no me frɛ wo no ayi Jacob no me ma kobna Kofi Aje e frɛ no e na me ne ka me say Jacob ade woni me wo problem ana den na wunu ane ye no abrante no wunu ya amposi an na me say den na ye no o say mami me so kra me ko bisa no ko ntumi nka asem no ye nche me na me say Jacob anye bia woni me wo problem o say there bi wa ko di matem wo ba bi o say there na me say na woni matem da me ne woni bibia enti ada na ye be ka say wo di matem anu enti e ko buru wunu ya because they say Mr. targeted you know mo de ko
yes o mo ka say Jacob no mo buru obi foforo
yeah enti no I'm here to find out now onu Jacob no so kra me friend no me bisa ne say bia wa kwa ka asem bia na because my friend no phone no so no.
But do you think it was fair, just a blacklist like that?
Oh well sir mo na mo ye mo adwuma now was I really blacklisted?
You're asking?
Yes.
You were not really blacklisted.
Won say na me kan ma ba tan ye no nti ama issue ne ba ye no na media for na kasa be worried about me into omo kwara no omo kontokwa na ema me and so there was this guy bi I see no war a friend is a man kesi no mo di photo dey sign me na so mo na mo nya adwuma ni na ama me nti no na me adom say me sure say me ni DJ fraternity ni na ye bo mo aye adwuma and I believe I say Sebi ye bani e rate countries as sebi omo treaty omo media for ya na metia me kwa me happy with it okay enti no say ye ba be ka omo treaty amanfo na Hawa Koomson di ka ho a e ade bi e be ye me anso me ya enti no na ama maba form na me say no I have to help them with the investigation then we'll bring the perpetrators out so that they will be punished na ochine bi uvo obi di nkoye bibi if truly say me followers no kra na ye ya me mo asotwe in the sense say e ba na say di bone na ma me so ade ase me nka say me ntumi nhye obi say kobru obi ma me wo ya ade a yenye na me fo say me ame mro me ame nka hwe ncho na me peso obi bro na me ma ye bo kwa e ba me mo kai shooting incident I own that me say me na me ye and up to now I feed any and family oh and it was licensed Inti no enya ade a me call baby say me ko wi a obi tu anasem dem me amedia license in my name it was renewed in your account e wo mo hwe ni na akra still me da so renew because of fortune 70 inti no enya ade a me call for ebru obi a but as I said you know investigation no buso e wo so and it will all come out yebehu no krene dem
yebera parliament but yemfra CFI enre ya nkomo asie with this new campaign team ye do to coastal areas adwuma no so because one vice president Dr. Mahamudu Maumia launching a campaign now or the vision at the two jano people were surprised mate obia president abon din say Ghana economies or a savior then also a mate and you campaigning during in the coastal areas be sure so division ni to dwa what nsem ni bi
Nana Yaa metewo ada wo de to dwa na metime na mate ni de he borrowed the word from the NDC the word mate yeni na kai say mra na his excellency former president John Dramani Mahama or your vice president na his excellency Atamosu Wuye na Oban was say na he was a mate it was a word he borrowed from the NDC because ofo say NDC for aka and no na familiar to the people.
But Atamil say Mekasa John Mahama, you know, an economic guru, an economic messiah.
Mama, you see, yeah, na me to one, na me to say Kasa na His Excellency the Vice President, na President is say oh no yes. Oh, me oba time fi. Me mano wo akwanya omobeye ni omobeye. But bibi wo ho mo limit. Me two way me office. Me technocrats na ye adwuma. Me na me minister. Nti omo di bibi ba. Na ye tena ase na ye discuss. Not that they don't have a yombe to me aye. But me na me ma policy direction. And I win him za.
Yes.
Me na me ma policy direction. I want me ministry.
Yes.
It is a me see way na ye be ya. Eno na ye be ye. Because me na me
o deputy ka say o manage man your
me deputy no me deputy he's only there to help me. He's only there to support me. But he's not there to decide for me. Because me na me ma policy direction. And the president and the vice president. Sure. I wouldn't want to go into detail, but me catch us as a president in Ghana. We don't do cabinet meeting.
When he has been sworn in as president when president is not around.
He cannot chair cabinet meeting.
He does not or he can't.
Well, he's not given the opportunity to do it. He can, but he's not given the opportunity to do it.
Who should give him that opportunity?
The president.
But at that time, he's been sworn in as a president.
But not to do, he has his limits. Because even if he's sworn in as a president, he cannot even do reshuffle.
Yes, but constitution
he cannot give policy direction in the country. He has his limit.
But constitution requires at that time, within that time frame, say
when he's been sworn in.
When he's been sworn in, he performs the duty as the president, like the constitution
states.
Is
in the absence of the president?
In the absence of the president.
But if it's the absence of the president, no, president will be able to the vice. I take you over the counter.
Bet me you coup etiano.
Who say we are going to vice bill? We be any vice bill. Now make catch me what cabinet. What do you say?
But president took no cabinet.
No cabinet. No. President took no cabinet.
No matter how long we
no. And the oba, the number of times I am missing in na question. He has to be seated in the chair. But the only time I be chair near be asebio yet cabinet na president channel. Few minutes. And no na obe to me atwaso oba ya
no sorry
and cabinet on also be kasa ko peja nensa say na me peja mensa say no peja nensa
ono so yes
yes please no or one limit.
He doesn't share his opinion when in terms of economy. Maybe a finance minister
but sharing opinion is different from taking decision. After his opinion he shares, but it's different from taking decision. Oh, you don't know that? You can share your opinion, but up to the person you are sharing it to take it or not to take it. That's it. Into a chair, he chaired the your friend is saying no, EMT no, but he's not the final decider. Oh, we also the back cabinet be bobo. Adebi obey EMT no, it's not final there. They bring it back to cabinet.
The committee that he himself said it was good.
Yes.
As the chairman, no.
Yes. Why
economic management?
Why we say you're good and he say policy no so the bar omunya time because I only a smaller group. Cabinet your committees, your subcommittees. And before we the memo crab back cabinet no. I was say go through the committee. Now but still when you come to cabinet meeting, there will still be deliberation. And yes, because you have taken decision, say okay. So the chairman will come and speak to it. Now there be a floor for everyone to bring his idea. At the end of the day, it's the president who takes the decision whether I will let it go or not. So that's how it operates. So Mawumia is the chairman. Now former minister Alan Ekaho. What do you say? Akotomu nina no mo ka ho. But omo nina atena sia. More or less at that time it's like they were even cheering because who said Dr.
So how come Osafumafo came to say 2019 say just say yenya finance minister na say vice president or to say Dr. Mahamudu like praising no
he has
with the achievement he has then
he has the ideas and not there
but attributing achievement to him as a person
say idea no the bar what the year to any idea one fine year to ma will be a who saw the abroad. That's the difference. And yes, only ideas, no. War or the amount is up to you to use it.
Because I am for one was levy vice Becca say enye ompe aba ene ni vision what rest obey year free ho.
Yes. Nipa baako. Wo wasem. In fact, enye nipa baako there were many. I mean cabinet e fa wasem mama betoa. But enye nipa baako. Na make no ye cabinet na nye say sorry ya na you take a decision. You be deliberate but it's up to the president to take his decision because ono na oman ni na to aba na ma no. Ono na oman ni na to aba. E na ono say yes yes. You know you know. Yes.
So what are you going to campaign at the moment? Muslim Mountain so a campaign by na mo dey for. People feel say ma disappointed Ghana for.
No.
The economy is not doing well. Infrastructure wise, we are not seeing much.
Are you sure?
That's what they are saying.
In this country?
I say, since 1992. Okay, kwanya. And now buying na aya kwanya kasa. But people claim they are not seeing it.
You see, Nana.
Honorable.
I'm out for Becca. Those days, he said, and the Ghana ye kesi, sana neso. Ghana na kesi to say. The land was there, but there were no people on the land. They be me call my father for what I tell them. They say those days, now they were fishermen. But how many were they? How many canoes were operating? And how many are there? How many canoes are operating? And no, I don't know whether because they are not type of practical. What share those days your population in the country? And then the population is it the same? No. I heard someone say he said, and then a dime boy di Ghana.
Yeah.
Uncle Canada. Last year August when I went to Canada. Now your dime boy. Oh, omunye bi kra no matwia. A month no is over 2,000 Canadian dollars. A month. Canada. It is a way adwuma na wo je akatwa 3,000 na wo de be 2,000. And yes a chamber and hall. One single room and our porch kitchen kakra. Over 2,000 Canadian dollars. Our Canada. Now, say won't call be a fua. Ufu say would the name and I won't win my dossy will be. If we are saying no, I had you baby. Men can say people are not suffering. Okay, me as a member of parliament and where I'm if you me kromo Kaswano, I know what is in the system. But when you compare Ghana to other countries, Ghana is doing far better. My young will hurry and to my go out as if say Ghana say grandma me. Woman be can say I buy brand beju or no.
I also a nurse ni.
Medana say I no cre. I know say sikano no so. Benanaya I buy government nana do sikano cre de mama me na nkan su ni di.
Nana do sikai.
Yes, sane de nana do cre sika de mama mi nurse ya working ya. Says cannot cry soon because the more she gets the money, the higher her priority, her needs. The higher her needs. There's nothing. Yeni na yeko school. I mean, economists can cry as what you say. The thing is, on my penisi kana original, so original na says cannot cry soon because the moment we say ni sikano, and then answer.
My president catch us here is cash.
My baba we be ba say oh yeah adwuma bi wo baby. Oh ma adwuma ne ye me 12,000. Me say really?
12,000 Ghana.
12,000 Ghana.
Were you shocked?
I was shocked.
Aden edoso.
Na say me for say yes minister MPs nkwa na eji sika more than a so that's when I heard about me say 12,000 or say I was say mama 12,000 so ensumi o.
Hey.
O say no ya na meji maketria. But me to wake up prekwa ni me ho.
So many mind. Niam akosoro.
Dabi. Tie, enye nioma ayede. Sa wo hu so oje aketria. Dabi wo hu so oje aketria kese. Eti o se wakoye mortgage. Wato dan mortgage e te na bosome. wasan koto asase wo baabi woye we woye nioma bebre
enti ye na ya ma ho kire na ba ye so ana
tie woye nioma bebre enti nioma na ono ankasa confess to me wo say enu nti no ama nioma na ye den adoso ebu egu me so nti mi sika no kra me chi ya no before beba mi nsem no na asa.
But Honorable, you would agree with us to say the standard of living in Canada and the standard of living in Ghana enyepe.
That's your thinking, my brother.
And Oshe the way especially if COVID-19 could have an example. During the COVID-19 era, Canada for no much almost citizens for credit. At least $1,000, 1,000 Canadian dollars every 2 weeks. Here in our country, there was nothing like that.
Were they paying their workers?
Of course, they were.
No,
they were paying.
Now say US Ukraine, then you say US for lay their workers out.
Some workers.
Oh, some workers out.
Yeah, admit to say
they were even though US only some of the workers out, but they were still giving them money.
Yes, so in a typical
and that
case,
number will not be. You see, the strength of Canada and Ghana is not the same. Yeah, to me, found to but what Ghana did during the COVID, Maza. So we knew what it is.
But in the Auditor General's report, they said the amount of money that was spent, it's not accounted for. I say almost see a cotton no when they draw no cry my medication now money
mean to me and can be found because I don't have details about it.
Right.
But in my small constituency now me woman Nyoma eba me constituency no was not even enough. I, as the member of parliament, had to add mine. Oh, and you are near near the Pentecost has already, and other communities are buying the by you na fish mo local rice and a gari. Need na tilapia fresh ones no more deba. Na yedi koma womo. Mimi community I saw it. But you see, bia na Canada sama yekasa na buying this ikashan kofu na omo fe aduane no community no mo but yen for say wo di sika na ekwa emwa because sika no will not be that much but wo ka bom na wo turn your man na ebe doso na wo di akọ but still workers were receiving their salary.
So you have something to campaign about?
Oh yes, share apart from road asema wo kan ye Nana me ade ba ko a eye me fe wo MPP amemu amedeti eye ade ba ko oh, we are canning yes. Menka say you no canea. Ebi ayeti. Menka say you no canea. But you do more how many hours? Any do more. Now COVID-19, now a global crisis Emma we are seeing. And so now you dead do some 12 hours and another them. It is with all this nan yet to me that canea mu. Would uncle tofu well. Embegu generator mo en so mfa nye adwuma ye he na wo pe yes fuel wire dey e wo wiase ni na Ghana ye fuel rise up to 23 cedis or so and then it's less than 15 cedis.
It's around 12.9
13.9 whatever say 13 from 24 to 13 more than 100%.
But it was lower before you took over.
Oh, now make catch us that when it was even lower that we took over, were they able to buy fuel to the generator? Were they able now your system now you say machine be na say you do so na na ewo mu no now your fuel or mudi be gum na your problem. Look, when you sit down you hear how much we invest in your light system who be true. And yes ka ketwa billions of dollars. Okay, now that time now you need global crisis no mami ye da do so mu na for no born ye di Ghana ye da do so mu but in the global crisis no ye da do so mu and na fuel no so ko e bi Ghana when the global crisis we ko Italy ha no ma park o mo cars no mo ntumi ento o mo nya fuel ni bi kra ngum but Ghana na ne board but we could get the fuel we could ta usika we ntumi nto oil kra obedi e wo Germany want to mean more than one bottle. But Ghana, who usika, you could buy thousands of bottles to your home. Will be anyone very restrictive. And then kwa Germany kwa he, will lights because of lighting. In conform they be our Germany. They bath twice in a week because no water, no lights. Oh yeah, ye omo time ye de mo light omo de ye heating nsuo Germany asem na make you enye Nigeria me see Germany asem na make but sometimes ye person e be show say we travel me wo kwa outside na wo ko hu ni o me ekoso a ma me utina se no bisa ho say na wo man no sika ndorso wo man no but wo wasundwe wo wahoto if you have the money you get what you want share eduane wo de Ghana
ba ne boarding
me say eduane wo de ana
there be ne boarding
it's available but ne board na ye dey no you see don't expect to say last 2 years now wo to your friend is saying banchi wo kuta 50 Ghana cedi a obetumi ato banchi na yi aba be there be ye biase ni economy biase ni economy and what you were spending 2-3 years ago you should not expect to say the same thing about spending and na say wo kra unko wanim because wo kra po wanum taste no kra asesa nti e bia those days no na 50 cities na wotumi di wo fufuo di no na eye ma ne nketo yi oh but na wo fu say wo ma ne nketo a e wo say wonya beef kakra na say wonya nantwinam kakra bi na wo de fra na nantwinam is not coming with a cost it was sitting them sasa definitely
nti yen share sitting them ye share sitting them the men ka say ma yen di ni ayepe but I say when and I don't know make catch them kwale na make catch them say be no na nkrofo ka say mo se yen nyire ye taduam we should yen tighten your belts but mo dey loose mo cut number of ministers is not happening mo tete niam bi a mo ye so kwantuo ni ade we didn't see much although there was a directive
but who told you didn't see much Nana me ministry cry most of my travels no sometimes US for sponsor me USAID for mo sponsor and under FS Ghana recovery activity for no sponsors most of my travel because it's about how to manage the ocean so sometimes there are a lot of programs there me kwa
where ministry here nyina ministry ha ne yanka ho asem
Nanka before say nanka obekọ ministry honum no in 2017 na adoma ministry be Minister of Special Development Initiative was it that was it because na performance no former na say didn't na o collapse that ministry
that's it. The reason is say any performance in the order but said ani e ka say ministers doso ano ka ho ano reduce sa wo hwa na new ministries we create ni na waguni ni na but my ministry was one of the new ministries that perform we pa
how
yeni na nim say na ambulance wo Ghana na ho wo dey pa but my ministry na to 307 ambulances okay apart from my nurse so the ministry no at hospital beds and my hospital say well throughout the country because every constituency and your beds na ministry no me catch your project you have no idea markets small community markets and then we call oti region small clinic mini clinic e wo ho ye clinic a tese plan na ye de ba ye no say ya de anka ministry new continue na nke continue with that project na nke very good because
so na ministry na nke perform with there na at least you maintain like Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture has been there for years. Ministry of Finance has been there for years because of the way omusi eyo omuniema. It is an Ministry of Special Development Initiative under you motor ambulances more provided hospital beds more a lot of interventions then it is worth leaving it there for people to have value for their money.
It was not totally collapsed because we have the development authority still operating.
But
so it was integrated.
But it was also there before, Anna.
The development authority.
Yes.
No, they were not there.
Oh, I see.
The development authorities were created by the ministry.
But one village, one dam. Mekai say MPs no call north. Eko by say basically it was dried up, waste of money.
Yeah.
Any idea?
You see, Nana, menka say enya no kre. Etebi so enya no kre. We have some of the dams that are still working now.
As we speak.
Where? Oh, when you go to the upper west region, one say northern part, no, your land, no. When you come to where I come from the northern proper, you're rocky.
Yeah.
You're rocky. eti before we benya baby a good for that
we benya nsuo
no but wo kwa the people say aha ne epe woni o me be pem so aha ya ne epe eti wo ye na nsuo no ba mu kakra bi pe na asa but baby a suitable
but
for
you had
that
technical men or they still didn't listen to them.
Consultant, but it's like that is what the people want,
and that is where they wanted
that's what they wanted.
Madam, so did you feel disappointed after Ejuma Oye 2017 as a minister for special development initiative? Now we Ejuma provided all those initiatives and incentives. Nina, did you feel disappointed? Say that ministry was scrapped and I say you merged into another ministry.
Yes, I wasn't happy actually, but the president now, so what I say.
Okay.
YenNsɛmpa because it wasn't one of the ministries that he really wanted to collapse. Because even after the election, I knew the ministry was still going to be in place. But tell me, say,
because it was part of your campaign promises.
Yes. But until I see development authorities, so they decided to collapse the ministry. But we have a secretariat. That is working with
under the presidency.
Under the presidency.
Okay.
Is there?
Okay.
Mama Minko Fisheries
secretariat is there.
YenNsɛmpa Fisheries briefly na YenNsɛmpa and Komoni. We will continue because now you are in charge of a campaign in the coastal area. You are excited about it, I can tell.
Nana, Meda His Excellency the President Nana Akufo-Addo Meda Nase, and our former President Kufuor. And our party for and His Excellency the Vice President, who is the candidate. Say, Sabi Musu say, Wobumi be. I didn't have a kind of campaign team. I never expected it. But Abba, na me name say it. Be our no, and I say penny for no sitting at the back, no more me performance. Okay. And almost so be I had my neighbor come. Obey me, I hear you. Yes, be a minimum say. Other people no adumbi nti me do ma se so ma hye me say no nyam no efi enre ni na ma sha ase adwin e bom paye and that is me ni si ade so me dem paye bona ta ye chiri me bom paye ka chiri wa de say bibi a wodi me abeduri e ma mani mu ngu ase ma me ahone ma me nyansa ma me odo ma me ahobrase na me tumi fani adwo. And I believe we say Nyankopon be hye no omo ameni omo be ye adwuma no so no when the time comes we'll see how we can collaborate. Me mama metena will be so me the type no me ba me constituency me na ma maintenance nka me na mo so nka say wokosi you see me working with them and that is how that is what they have seen in me tin omo fo say how I come see between our campaign team ti me do ma say so ma hye me say enmunyam no nyameni ebuafo Methodist for me Methodist almost say yeni nyameri ye yene ya ena nyame adwuma na hwe amawodi akoso nti wo hwe nyame adwuma so a
so what's your ministry? I mean briefly just about 2 minutes me time aso abroso.
Oh Samu.
Yes, we have a panel around so
okay.
We would have conversations with
me constituency
Mame found ministry Mame found and I constituency which one because when him say ministry more introducing new system or more perform no more pono there's a different way of now getting or more premix the couple. What brought about that?
And in enough His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud
economy na
digita. See I perform the digita.
Because now full no ye the qua diversion. Enu baby I was say do. Any do crown conform WOHO middlemen will be turn higher price. And so oba office no shady no see there be intinanka he was to start it with my predecessor and I knew adwuma. Ti me buy am me na me so no me so kra me ntenase nti no na was say me ne office ye adwuma na nyame ado ye tumi abeye automation fuel automation for the premise nti areas as I say omo ye automated no they don't have premise fuel issue nti ye see 300 across the country now as at last year no now 50 was completed and other ones were various stages of completion. Ti Ebompa say latest by September of this year there. Now you tuni
How has Ghana benefited? How has Ghana benefited from that?
A lot. Because those days, Elmina, would the fool, would you could do Yanasa? As when that would the fool no qua, and sir within 1 hour. In fact, yes, I see a yes. Because so omo demanding more. Nti no aban so ema subsidy. Nti the more air corner, the more air boka. But they say no air form. Nti ka those days nka obema Elmina be 10 tracks and they are reduced to 6 tracks. And they have the fuel is available. Me yan say we do card be kwa swap. Eti eyade bia airboa and sitting in my office I can monitor where the truck is moving from toll to the area to discharge into the tank.
Phone so.
Oh yeah, phone so na TV so what we monitor baby what we monitor baby eti eyade bia ababe boa ye na me gidi say yetumi ye ni na across the country a na fishermen no mani gi ade no because some will say ade be boa wo mo those days the fuel kwa wo munya but say sa protocol one ni na training ni na egu it's no more wo be kona nipa ba konkon agi 6 drums na track na how many drums
because of a party member
one oyo apofo hene one oyese say ni na to be.
But those people will fight you.
No, they won't fight me. They won't because someone will say it's available. I won't say anyone will be to there, but if it's available, our home will tell me why should they fight me? They are rather happy.
But to pumu.
Nana, and yes, it
was one of the questions people asked me to ask.
And yemi fair say me to eponumu. Sabio, and yemi fair. I will say, ade bia ye pumu na muni nina asa. Meanwhile, we are the contributing factors. Omu yusu dynamite. Omu yusu DDT. Omu blue ni omu yusu
blue.
Me na make chiro. Na mesha NCC ye di chinam monofilament na ye di chinsu ye di consume. Eti ama namnumu nina. In fact, we will say there is a climate change. So what they say? Eti are affecting ocean ankasa. And our human activity also is contributing. Nti ni ayeye ni na besa ya anya ne sase ye nyama epono na emo anu ntumi spawn enya the young ones na tembia no ebedu bebi kwa wunya ba.
So have you benefited?
Oh yes. Enya no anka nenka ye ni nam bi kwa enyim because using dynamite e blast a fish omu wu nsuo no mu no enya fish ketwa.
My last question your parliament. Oh you're one of the ministers are call vetting parliament a denial. Do you feel vindicated?
Yes. They denied me for a reason. And a reason in Abeda. Also, when say me a bulldozer, a chumana me ya me mechi. Intime kono me kwa.
You mean the NDC were afraid?
Yes. Yes. A hona na me kono no makumetu. No makumetu. It's Medjuma ya ne de obi ani.
Is it 100?
But me we yesu say ye koto aba no so kra minya the highest. Kwa won to aba no man. Was na MPP 137, right? And minya 161. It's extra one me for you.
And would you say your ministry has performed more than 100%?
Not more than 100%. No, that one not. But we'll prove
or quantify and give yourself a percentage. What have you done?
70-80%.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, in your own government, finally, from me, my side, within your own government from 2017 till now, what assessing government necessary? I mean, your performance so far.
Yes, your performance is so far so good.
Can you break the 8?
But I know, say, with a Juma Ayaye, Ghana for who prefer MPP to NDC. Ghana for prefer NPP.
You are breaking the 8.
Because you see, the issue is say, former President John Dramani Mahama, who the performance for Ghana. But we are who the performance here. He's only supporting. Obwa. And an emu so the baby a obwa na ye man of kwama no boa ye no. Maybe odisi and see amaye. Share ambulance 307. He was the brain behind it too.
But you were the figurehead.
But he brought the idea.
And he said, "Yefa prison fama one na say fama Dr. Baum.
Yeah, fama me, yeah, fama Dr. Baum. Yeah, be ma Akufo-Addo. Because yeah, dey buy na Akufo-Addo anje antum say enkoto a. E ka ye ntumi nto.
But eba say e bisa ho questions o na akoko yi ano.
Because me na me sector minister
exactly.
And he gave me the money to go and procure it. Saka finance one director finance minister man amami sika. He come into me nkoye.
But have you
he
checked
was the brain behind it, but it was accepted by the president. And that's why we got the money to do it.
Ambulance is in Atiapo.
Wow, a car. A machine. Okay. It's definitely be many problems. In fact, me if you want me talk major parts, but for so many years in I mean, and I can't say about 2019. We are in 2024. How many years now?
Yeah, now I say.
Me bajo news editor say me misal say Kaswa of Anko for so mo anto aba ma nti onyo mo kwan ne mfa mo.
Enye no crest asem me Paul macho me bi nyame din sere wo. I have a lot of voting Kaswa. Me issue ni say your friend is saying asphalt overlay na di free overhead bridge in the Congo. Ye kodu Congo Villa. Oti Congo Villa hono kra no part of it to cry is not that. Okay. And contractor no eja ye adwuma no. I'm still pursuing him. But they say wo ko of Anko ho na J River kwan so. Ye wo adwuma. Nyame ya adoma enche of Akko. Yeah. J River kwan no so ye wo adwuma. Of Akko Aliko. Very soon ye be ye wo adwuma. Okay. Me say pushing for Gada Road. It's part of Akko.
It's kind ready now.
Me say me pushing for there, but with that of the Aliko is ready.
It's kind of ready.
The procurement is ongoing.
Oh, I see.
Procurement process is ongoing.
But Bola a problem power so I hear a lot of people and that's all they say.
Bola semene die.
Nana headquarters.
Me kra no me atete. But you see, me man for ni bi wo I feel said they don't have to pay for the services of Bola for. Enti obi a ye ne Bola woni fi a, no dey aba be ku kwan. Obi aya ne Bola wo fi a, instead of so dey be good bin mo am obi abefa koto egu no watua 50 Ghana ni 20 Ghana no. What be kwa kosi kwan ho. Na me maka kire the MC say what she can do is onya tax force. Omo be clear kwan no hu wi they should be there. Na omonya dey omo hwe obi o dey ba betu obi na o ma che na fine no. They say I don't know me feel say I was so moye.
Yeah, fan community, but there's a lot of common SED. But here, brain we would have this conversation again since now you are, as I said, no, you've been given a task to be part of the campaign team and then oversee coastal areas. It as time goes on, no, you're bedding come on because as a campaign member, no.
Yeah, mammy, there's someone who,
and someone
Come on. It's like it's a community. We will just find out as to how
people think you can be a running mate to Dr. Muhammad Baumia. But that's it. Yeah, fine,
but would you prefer a woman to be a running mate?
Whoever comes.
But would you prefer a woman?
I say whoever comes.
Yes, we agree.
Women can do what men do. Okay. Yeah. So if it's given to a woman,
if they give it to you, would you take it?
Why not? But I know I will not be giving, so.
How do you know? Yeah, Nana say. I mean, there's a lot of conversation, but we have to end it here. Honorable Hawa Koomson and Nana Pay, we've been privileged to have her here to have a conversation with us. And Commander Dawson, we didn't even enter her constituency and the issues there that we could have had a bite on. To be a ninkomono because now and come a campaign committee so we had to talk about the government and also talk about Dr. Muhammad Baumia whether he'll be
but I think there are so many things what clarify near marketing to be so far else for a different perception about her because me na kaba
you are convinced
not entirely not entirely so because na baby say me and I become as a warning shot now in those times na by this time and can be an myself can but as of now is it because of the fact so your minister or your MP that's
at another time we'll ask
you see
but she claims that need to
I was investigating I make a choice. My gun is still with the police.
All right. Yeah, fancy panel wahanti. We need to allow the panel to also come in and we'll have a conversation. DJ Bakayoko, Eddie Ebe Fanyu Mukakra. Then our panel will sit. Thank you so much. Yes, Honorable Hawa Koomson and what's in income.
Onua 95.1 FM. 95.1 FM. Yeah,